Hello everybody, another episode of Basic Blitz, the fifth one, and today we're focusing on hull down tactics. As you all know, the game of Blitz, the objective is to kill all the enemies, 7 of them, or cap the base. It's usually easier to kill 7 enemies than capping the base, that's another story, but you want to maximize your chances of winning the battle, of taking the hit points of the enemy away while preserving your own. And mastering the art of hull down tactics, being able to put your vehicle hull down, is one very valuable asset to have. You have to have this in your arsenal, because if you can't get hull down, if you stay open to fire from the enemy, open on flanks like the Shark Panther just did, then you are very, very vulnerable and you won't be able to put a lot of shots in. We're going to look at the concept of hull down, at the theory, put some gameplay in to illustrate how it looks like in Blitz. But first, some theoretical bits and archive photos. Concepts of hull down. Here you see it illustrated by this shown illustration. You're basically using terrain to keep your hull protected. There's a difference between hull down and turret down. Turret down is just a bit more, and you can see it right over here. You want to expose as little of the hull as possible, showing only strong turret armor. It's what tanks do. Also in the real army, like this M1A1 Abrams is doing. And hull down works best when a tank has thick turret armor and good gun depression. And that's what we're gonna see in the videos. That's what we're gonna see in the gameplay that is coming up. And make no mistake, I said thick turret armor and good gun depression works best, but any tank can go hull down. Some are just better at it. Here I am driving the VK3002D, and have a look at this shot. You can see the aiming reticule, and there's a black bar in the middle of it. That black bar indicates the maximum gun depression I can get on my tank. I can't shoot this Comet at the moment, and why not? I can't shoot him because my gun is still pointing up. I can't get it down enough. I'm not pushing over the ridge. If I were pushing over the ridge, I'd expose myself to fire from this Wolverine, from the VK, and from the Panther to the right. So that would be a bad decision to do. I'm platooned with TD Grunin at the moment. He kills the Wolverine, so that's good. And you can see this Comet is still aiming at me. I tried to take a snapshot, but I miss. And it's now a matter of relocating for me. I'm taking a hull down over here. I can safely pop over this ridge, shoot the Panther, and you can see he is in an exposed position. He is not using his tank wisely, he's not using his armor wisely, he's exposed to fire from across the river, from fire from me, and I can put another shot into him, and I am a bit more hull down. I bounce a shot, and here I can take him on easily. If you have bad gun depression, you can do one thing to enhance it. You can shoot over the shoulders of your tank, and by this I mean you traverse your turret to the left or the right and you enhance the gun depression. The Locust I'm driving here already has good gun depression, but a few extra degrees don't go amiss, and you can see it go to work over here. Not exposing myself to any red vehicles, and I just shoot. Remember that VK we saw in Pot Bay. Here I am driving the T29 again, US Tier 7 Heavy. This is a hull down monster. Thick turret armor, good gun depression, so I'd like to push up to this ridge, and you can see it in a second now. I'm trying to take a shot on his Hellcat, and you can see the shot here. If the Hellcat was sitting still, I would be able to take the shot. If I was in the VK, I wouldn't have been able to shoot. And the Hellcat pushes where he drives back, gets behind that ridge, behind the bridge. I can't shoot him. Don't waste a shot. I can shoot this M4A3 over here, and you can see here I bounce a shot from the T25/2. He has thick turret armor as well, and I actually bounce a shot off of him. But from over here it's pretty much plain sailing for me, and again at TD Grunin, and this time in a Tiger 1. and we can again safely advance up over here. The Chinook gets double tapped, running gets the kill, and while I move over terrain, I keep my gun pointed towards the enemy and remain in a hold down position. I'm not engaged at the moment. There's no one shooting me, but it's a habit I've grown accustomed to. Try to use the cover as much as possible until you are fully reloaded. Shot on the Tiger into the lower glasses, a reverse back, or at least try blocked by the Panzer, and another shot. Try to expose as little as possible, and we end up winning this match very easily. You can get a bit creative using your hold down positioning. It's not always a matter of being on flat terrain and using hills and ridges and stuff. You can also use gun depression while pushing up towards the hill, because this VK over here, he has problems moving in. The Jagdpanzer IV has bad gun depression, so I shoot him, reverse down the hill to protect my hull, get reloaded, and now I can move in again. And you can see again here that line, black line, I can easily shoot the Jagdpanzer, then move back again, wait till I get reloaded, and put one shot into the Jagdpanzer. And again, notice that black line indicating the maximum gun depression. I'm always keeping an eye on that one, so I'm sure I'll be able to hit a shot. American tanks usually have good gun depression, so do a lot of the British tanks. The Centurion, the Comet, all have great gun depression. Russians mostly haven't got good gun depression, or should I say they have very poor gun depression, and it's something you have to grow accustomed to. So if you are playing any Russian tanks, try to work on using the terrain, shooting over your shoulders. You can see this IS is in a tight spot now, he gets killed by me. And this VK, although he is hold down, he is exposing the top of his turret. I peek over the ridge, again note the black line. I can shoot the top of his turret very easily, pull back into cover, wait for the gun to reload. VK isn't looking at me here, so I can aim very easily, properly, make my shots count, and we're gonna win this game again very easily. So that's it in a wrap. Basic Blitz number 5, hull down tactics. Protect your hull, show only the turret, and make use of the gun depression. Good luck everybody, happy tanking for now, and I'll see you all back on the channel.